A lot of new things coming up in the new year, maybe even the right time to become your own boss. And this morning, we are ready to help you kickstart your career as a small business owner.
Joining us are Shannon Wilburn, president and co-founder of Just Between Friends, the nation's largest children's and maternity consignment sales franchisor, and Adrienne Colwhite, president and co-founder of Seeking Sitters, the leading franchise service for finding, screening, and scheduling babysitters. Boy, those are some big business cards you have. Incredible. Ladies, good to have you with us here. Happy holidays.
Thanks, guys.
So this is kind of like the, I don't know, a trend for the new year for people who are sitting home saying, oh, well, yeah, I wouldn't mind basically branching out on my own and doing my own thing. It's a leap of faith for you, was it not?
Oh, yeah. We love business. We love business. I mean, for you, I think it was a big jump. And
oh, my goodness.
Because you were a teacher.
Yeah, well, yes, and then I did advertising sales, but I did Just Between Friends on the side. So, yeah. But I really had a passion for this idea, so I ran it by a lot of my business mentor friends and got their opinions, and not just the yes people, not the people that were going to tell you, you know, this is a good idea.
You'd be great at that.
Yeah. I got honest feedback and took a leap of faith and started it.
Yeah. For someone sitting in their living room right now, Adrienne, saying, I would love to do this, but I just don't know how, what would be your first piece of advice for them?
You know, really, I say write it down. If you have a business plan, put it on paper. It makes it real. And then really take that jump forward. I think a lot of people talk about it and wrestle with it, but you've just really got to jump out there and do it.
Yeah, you were a private investigator before?
I am. I'm a licensed private investigator. I still am. That is really the foundation of our company. We founded on the premise of in-depth background screening. Yeah. And that's really what our edge is. And I think anybody looking to start a business right now, you need to find what your edge is.
Shannon, you're shaking your head in agreement.
I totally believe that planning and being persistent and making sure that you do your research, trying to figure out, make sure you have a specific niche, you know, check out your competition.
Yeah, Shannon, people I'm sure are sitting home saying this sounds like a great idea. Yeah. You've listed, rattled off a couple of things that you should do, but if you had to pick one, the most important piece of advice that you would basically throw out to the people that are watching.
I believe Adrienne touched on it just a minute ago, and that's planning and doing your research, because you know, if you're going to start a business and you're going to go out on a limb, I think you need to plan and write it down and be persistent. I think you need to also get the support of your family, because running a business is hard. And the people who do it well make it look easy for everyone, which is why people think they can do it.
And you almost have to bring your expectations have to be somewhat lowered, because you have to be prepared for disappointment as well. For every step forward, there's usually two steps back.
Every step you make, you're planting a seed. It doesn't happen overnight, and it takes a lot of hard work. I think that's what's really important.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You can take the failures along with the successes, though, and every small business owner will tell you that they've experienced some sort of failure.
Yeah.
What do you think in terms of mistakes? Was there one mistake that stands out in your mind that you say, if I went back and did this over again, I would not make this mistake?
Well, when we went from a local company to a national franchise, we tried to take some shortcuts to try to go faster, I guess you would say. And one thing I recommend to people is always look for the experts. Make sure that you contact the right experts growing your business, whether that's a franchise attorney or the professionals that you need on your team, like a graphic artist, or make sure you have those experts.
Want to chime in?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest failure probably was not setting a budget. When we started Just Between Friends, we did not, we just spent at will, and I thought, oh, we have money in the bank, so I'm going to spend, you know. And I believe we would be more profitable in the long run. I think we would have been more profitable had we utilized a budget.
All right.
Great advice, guys.
Adrienne Colwhite, thank you guys very much. Shannon Wilburn, best of luck to you. Continued success to both of you. Thanks for being here. Stay with us. We'll be right back. You're watching The Early Show here on CBS.